Hey everybody, it's Norm. Welcome back to another edition of Behind the Garage Door. Today, happy Thanksgiving. We are giving you a very special episode and a very special collection of cars. Wait till you see this. I think today on our way to Dade City, we're going to take the yellow one. All right, we made it out to Dade City. This is Tom, and he has got a beautiful piece of property out here in the country that is just so quiet and peaceful and serene. And we're gonna go make a little noise and see exactly what is behind Tom's garage door. All right, Tom, first of all, I see two car garage doors, but this is clearly much more than a 4-car garage. How many can you put in here?
40 by 40.
You can put you put 8 cars in here.
Yes.
Wow. Now, not only do you have cool cars, you've got cool motorcycles and cool mini bikes and all kinds of stuff. Let's just start right here with the newest thing you got, a brand new
2021 Corvette.
That you purchased from Stingray Chevrolet.
Stingray Chevrolet.
We appreciate that. We appreciate your business. So is this a 2LT, 3LT?
2LT.
2LT in Elkhart Lake Blue. How you like it so far?
I love it.
You clearly have purchased a lot of cars from us over the years, and we really appreciate that. This is probably your favorite one.
My favorite I bought.
No doubt about that. Right in front of it is something that you don't see very often, and that is what?
A 2011 pace car with 3,900 miles on it.
3,900 miles.
It was the anniversary of the Indianapolis 500. And they made 500 of these.
Next door over here is a Roadrunner. Let's talk about the Roadrunner.
69 Roadrunner. It's a
383.
383
4-speed.
Positive traction, all stock.
All stock. Just a little bit of aftermarket tire and wheel package.
Aftermarket wheels.
Then in front of it, going back to the GM side of things.
47 Cadillac convertible.
47 Cadillac convertible. Now, what all has been done to this beauty?
It's a complete body off restoration. It's got a Cadillac LS1 motor, Corvette rear end, power windows, power brakes,
AC.
Everything power. It's a resto rod.
Yeah, so I mean, this thing will get down.
Yeah, you can get out on the highway and go how fast as you want to go.
Does it still ride like a Cadillac too?
Yeah.
It'll fly and ride like a Cadillac all at the same time. Now, we played a little bit of a joke on you folks because, yes, this is Tom's garage, and there are very cool things in this garage, including the motorcycles and the bicycles and the little mini bikes, the choppers and everything else. But Tom has something a little bit further back in his property that is really going to impress you, and we're going to walk back there now. Tom, I have to say that I have complete and total sensory overload. So I'm going to kind of just, with my mouth agape, just kind of point at things and tell me what everything is, starting with that first Cushman out over here.
That is a 1960 trike Cushman, and this is a 57 trike Cushman. They have modified motors on them. They were originally 5 horse, and now they're 18. So they go a little bit faster.
So these were originally used for anything from cops to ice cream guys.
Yeah, right.
Back in the 50s.
Yeah.
What do we got here that's all flamed up?
This is a 62 Cushman golf cart.
Back
2-cylinder.
Back when they still made them three-wheeled. And of course, this really cool Ford farm tractor that you've got back here.
Yeah, that's a 53 Ford Jubilee. That's the 50th anniversary of Ford tractor.
Yeah.
And that's a 4-cylinder overhead valve.
Now, you are a serious automobilia collector. There's no doubt about that, because there's not an inch of wall in this entire thing that we're going to go through here that isn't covered by automobilia, clocks, gas pumps. Tell us a little bit about these gas pumps behind us.
This is a 1918 Fry visible pump. It's 5 gallon, and gas was 17.8 a gallon in 1918. It's a restored pump, and I've had it quite a number of years. That's an oil. Over there is bottles. You used to get the oil in bottles,
Yeah.
and dump it in there. But and then you went to the cans, and now they went to the plastic bottles.
Yeah.
So.
How times have changed.
Yeah.
Wow. And these pumps that are back over here.
Yeah, those are Wayne 60, what they call a Wayne 60 pump. This is a clock face pump over here, 1932.
Wow.
There's another clock face over there.
Yeah. Okay, so we made our way into the next section of the building back here at Tom's house, and I walked into this room and immediately tripped over myself, had to scoot my chin off the floor, and fell in love with this 1941 Ford pickup truck.
Yeah.
Please tell me everything
Okay.
about this.
I have a Gulf station on the front of the building, so I found this orange truck, 41, one of my favorites. It's got a 350 Chevy motor with a 350 transmission with air conditioning.
Oh, so you get out and enjoy it.
I enjoy it, yeah. It's a custom,
Yeah.
and
How often do you drive this truck?
not too often.
Not
I
too
should be
often.
driving it more.
I volunteer my services if you need somebody to drive it, Tom.
Okay.
And then right in front of it,
It's a 55 Chevy, but it's an automatic 350 Chevy motor, air conditioning, all modern drivetrain.
drive it often too.
Not too much. It was in a wedding about 3 months ago.
Oh, cool. Hop on over here to your fire truck.
This is a Model A Ford fire truck. I bought this from the fire chief of Moultrie, Georgia. He was the fire chief for 20 years, and he has a museum up there, and he was getting rid of some stuff in his museum, and I was fortunate enough to get this truck. This truck has a crank siren. Got a bell. It has.
That's how they make it get out of the way back in the day.
This is 40 horsepower,
40 horsepower.
3-speed.
The gold leaf
got
on
a-
this is beautiful. The gold leaf and the paint and everything.
Yeah,
on it.
gold leaf back in the 20s. That was what they put on fire trucks.
What year is this again?
29.
29 Ford pickup truck. This is the chief. This was the Chief's car.
This was the
truck.
Chief's car.
Wow.
This is a searchlight. You know, they'd have to look at things at night and when they were in a fire. So
That's true. Things have
But
come a
it's-
long way. That's for sure.
it's a nice little truck.
Yes, it is.
Let me tell you about this sign right here. I used to, when I was a young kid with my bicycle, I went to McGee City Service and aired up my bicycle tires with this city service. It's one of the first signs I got. I bought it out in Kansas.
Is that original from?
That's an original,
from,
yeah,
Oh
porcelain.
wow.
Double-sided. Okay.
All right, so Tom, we're moving back down into a little bit further. Let's start with this one.
This is a 32 Ford Roadster. It's got an 8-cylinder motor in it. It's the first V8 that Ford came out with in 32.
I see that. So this is a flathead.
It's a flathead.
Very, very cool.
3-speed.
How long you had this one? Got a rumble seat too.
You know, I just got this car.
Did you? How long you had it?
I had it about 3 weeks.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and I found it up in Illinois. A man, he was retired and he wasn't driving anymore, and I've been looking for a 32 Roadster, and there it is.
32 Roadster with a flathead and a rumble seat. And next door over here.
This is a 34 Ford Cabriolet with suicide doors.
It does have suicide doors.
They made suicide doors. Ford started in 32 with one model, and then they did it in 33, and 34 was the last year of the suicide doors. This car has a radio in it, an original radio. It's a V8, just like this.
Is it
one.
really?
Almost the same horsepower.
Oh, yep, I can see the flathead in there.
And this is a 999 point car.
Where did it miss that one
This is
point?
a Dearborn.
Where did it
car.
miss the 1 point?
Huh?
What was wrong with it to miss the 1 point?
Something on the running board.
Oh,
They took off. He did a little flaw in the rim.
Oh my
but
God, you're kidding me.
Otherwise, it's a perfect car.
Oh, it is a beautiful car. I love 33 and 34 Fords.
Yeah,
So
I do too.
I love the grill is
Yeah,
probably my favorite
it's
part of these cars.
the-
So let's walk on down here a little bit more and look at this sporty little
Six-
number right here.
This is a 67 Corvette, 327,
4-speed,
4-speed, positive traction,
side pipes.
side pipes.
Is it a convertible or has it got both tops?
It's got
or-
both tops.
Both tops?
Mhm. And
Is it 300 horse?
327, 350.
That's the one you want.
Yeah, that's the one you want.
That was back when they said when you were actually making more horsepower than cubic inches.
Right.
You're doing something right.
Right.
So I see next door here we've got a Woody.
Okay, this is a 47 Ford Sportsman, Woody convertible. The first Ford with power windows. They only made these 3 years, 46, 47, 48, and they only made 3,000.
You were a fan of convertibles.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then we go over to this side. And this is a really cool deal here because the car is obviously cool, but the trailer is what makes this rig super neat.
This is a 34 Ford Phaeton, flathead V8, suicide doors. This car has the original upholstery in it.
You're kidding
The
me.
original leather upholstery.
I wanted to touch it, but I'm not going to.
Okay, this car only has 34,500 miles.
Oh my Lord.
It's
Where did you find this and how long have you
I
had
found
it?
this car in Wisconsin. I've owned this car about 3 years. I had
Really?
another one and I sold it and I found this better one. I do that sometimes.
How does a car from Wisconsin, any car from Wisconsin, let alone something from the 30s, stay in decent shape that long?
I think it was in a heated garage.
Had to have been for its entire life.
The entire life. It was originally a California car.
Okay, but it ended up in Wisconsin.
But it's a body off restoration.
Now this trailer is what makes
This is a
rig
Mullins
cool.
trailer, 1936. They only made these 2 years, and this is what they call a Mullins teardrop trailer. They in 36, most of the cars you can see didn't have a trunk.
They didn't have
on
a
them.
trunk. Nope.
So this Mullins came up with the idea of building a teardrop trailer, and for the luggage.
So we move over away from the 34
To the
and to the 40
40
Ford
convertible.
Deluxe. Now
Three-
this one has had some stuff done to it. I can tell.
350 Chevy with 350 transmission. It's a street rod,
Yep.
and it's a nice driver. You get out on the road and go. And
Cadillac hubcaps.
Cadillac hubcap 57
Yep.
hubcaps, fender skirts,
Yeah.
and it's
sweet.
just a fun car.
See, this is one that you can get out and just hit the
You
road.
can hit the road and go.
and have fun. What a neat looking car. And next to it,
There's a 57 Corvette.
57 Corvette.
I've owned this car almost 40 years.
Here's the one that we've been looking for.
Here's the one we've been looking for.
I was wondering what. Okay, you've had a year and a half.
Even got
3
that
years.
57 tag on it.
I've had this one for 3 weeks. Okay, here's the one that we've been looking for.
Okay.
Now, tell me the story about this car.
Okay, 2 4-barrel carburetors, 283, 4-speed, positive traction. Other than that, it's all original, an all original car that I've owned for almost 40 years. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, I don't. This one you'll probably never part with.
No, I'll never part with this
Never
one.
part with this one. Okay, so we went down one flight of steps and we're into the home stretch of your building here, Tom.
Right.
And it looks like we're getting into a little bit more of the muscle cars.
Right.
So I see here the pinnacle, as far as I'm concerned, as far as Chevelle and El Caminos go, 70 El Camino. Tell me about
396.
big block, good.
Big block, automatic. This car sold for $2,800 new, and it has over 2,000 options on it. A Chevrolet dealer in Ohio owned this car, and GM built it specially for him.
Well, I mean, actually, you know what? You say that, now I'm seeing the spotlights, I'm seeing the things going down the side of the bed cover.
It's got every option you could get. It's got the 8-track stereo.
Okay.
Got an 8-track radio in it,
Wow.
which you don't see very often.
Spotlights. I've never seen one with spotlights on it.
Yeah, that he had those put on. I
Let
guess.
alone two.
He got every option you could get, and I guess the spotlights.
And we go over here, and I see it. Okay, now this is a Challenger.
Yes.
So would this be plum
not-
crazy purple?
Yeah, plum crazy purple, one of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
And this is a 1970 Challenger 340,
4-speed,
4-speed,
convertible.
positive traction, convertible, spoiler on the back. It's a fun car.
Oh, it absolutely has to be a
Another
fun car.
fun car.
100%. Now, when I said earlier that you don't discriminate when it comes to brand loyalty, so
No.
what if you do you have to be in the mood to get in one of your muscle cars, or be in the mood to hop in the fire truck, or I mean, do you just get in whatever you want?
That
and
is.
just fire it
So
up
I'm
and
going
go?
to take this car this day.
That's nice.
Okay.
And this one, this is another pinnacle car when it comes
Yeah,
to
I'm
these.
going to open the hood on this for you.
Okay, go right ahead.
This is a 1970 AAR CUDA 340 6-pack 4-speed. This is in the Chrysler registry.
Is it really?
Yes. This car is a very high point, almost perfect car. It was completely taken apart, redone by a Chrysler executive.
And I saw it still has the bias ply tires on it and everything.
Yeah, just like the original.
Yeah, this is one that you don't see very often, let alone as perfect as this one.
Yeah.
Whew. And then behind it,
Now this is a car that I built.
okay, all right, cool.
Okay. Ford had made Boss 302s, you know, in 69, 70, and they never made a convertible. So I made a Boss convertible.
All right.
And it has all the Boss equipment on it, Boss motor.
Now, as we roll down this row of cars, yet your second of
Camaro,
The
69 Camaro.
the Camaro pace cars.
350. Real nice car, all original car. Walnut steering wheel, power windows.
So I spot over here a little 32 Ford.
Okay, this is a 32 Ford, 350 Chevy motor, 350 transmission. This is a 32 Ford Cabriolet. The Cabriolet had roll-up windows. The Roadster had side curtains.
Oh, okay.
So
that's the difference.
that's the difference.
Got the cool wire
This
wheels on it.
has an all-modern drivetrain. Go 70 miles an hour on the highway with this car.
Just get it out and cruise and go wherever you want.
Cruise whatever you want to do. And,
Over here in the middle, beautiful Impala.
60 Impala convertible. I've owned this car for almost 35 years.
There's the other one we're looking for.
I restored this whole car, repainted, did everything to it. I even put the spotlights on.
Those are cool.
I took this car to my 40th class reunion. I drove it from here to Kansas and back.
How'd it do?
And I graduated in 1960.
So how did it do on the trip
Good.
out there? Did good?
Yeah.
So is it a 283? 283?
195 horsepower.
She didn't get anywhere quick, but she's getting there, right?
No, it's
get
70.
down?
Yeah, you can go fast. It's,
All right,
it's a
nice.
fast car.
Okay, 33.
33.
33 Ford we got
Another
here.
car with suicide
The
doors,
suicide doors.
mohair upholstery.
All original, this one.
Yeah, 3-speed, flathead. Okay, over here we got a 70 Chevelle 454 convertible. Nice driving car.
Convertible.
A little hard on gas, but
Who
it's
cares?
fun to drive. Who
Smiles per gallon.
cares? Smiles for gas.
It's got the cowl induction hood.
Gal induction hood.
Red, black top, black
Power
interior.
steering, power brakes, and it's just another fun car. I found this car in Detroit about a year ago. People worked for GM that had this car, and they took every piece of this car apart and replaced everything on it new. It's just it's 350.
White top, white interior.
White top, white interior. It's not a high option car. I mean, it's got the right wheels on it.
The right wheels and painted correctly.
And painted correctly. This is the original factory color. Yeah, I can't remember.
So which one is your favorite of the Chevelles?
I
If you had to pick.
I don't know. It's a toss up. I like Chevelle.
I do too. I love Chevelles.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
these are two
The last
really cool.
of the muscle cars.
Okay, so we
over
made it-
here
we-
we got a little custom mini bike made into
A tandem.
what we call a Tijuana taxi. This got a 7 horsepower motor, and as you can see, I drive it, and I put my 2 grandkids there, and the other one in the sidecar.
Right all over the
You can see I
place.
got their names all over it.
Oh,
there.
that's awesome.
So we call it the Tijuana taxi.
Where did you get this?
I got this up in Portland, Indiana, at a bike show. Over here we got a 57 Cushman with a modified motor on it.
Oh, geez.
And
It's got the K&N air
electric
filter on it.
start. I added electric start to it.
Nice.
Put a bigger carburetor on it, high compression head,
Yeah,
and it'll run 60 or 70.
if you want to.
This is a 1959 Mustang motorcycle with a sidecar.
Wow.
They're approximately 12 horse, 4-speed, and they are classified as a small motorcycle.
Really?
Yeah. A
Dang.
1963 delivery cycle. Let me tell you about this
Okay.
delivery cycle. The car dealers used to have these cars, and it had a tow bar on the front. They put the tow bar on the customer's car, they deliver the car, and they drive this back from the dealers after they deliver the car. So they call it a delivery cycle.
To the house.
To the house, yeah.
They would deliver the
They
cars
put
to the
this on the
house.
back of the car, deliver the car, and drive this back to the dealership.
Okay, as we stand out here in front of Tom's gas station, his
Right.
very own gas station. Does it have gas in it?
No,
probably don't.
no.
I didn't think it did. Have to get some sort of permit for that. I have to say thank you so much for opening up your home and opening up your building for us to come out here and appreciate all the fine cars that you have. How many total do you have in here and up at the main house?
22.
22.
cars.
22 altogether. Tom, thank you so
you're
much.
welcome.
We really appreciate it for
Enjoyed
having us
having
out.
you.
All right, we're going to head back to the dealership and wrap it up. I told you, what an amazing collection of not just cars, automobilia. Absolutely mind-blowing. The barber shop and the soda fountain and all the Stingray bicycles, or the Schwinn Stingray bicycles, one in every color. Now, this is our Thanksgiving episode, and it is also going to be our season finale. We're going to take the rest of December off and, kind of collect a couple of episodes here and there, and we'll be back after the first of the year with another brand new season of Behind the Garage Door. So make sure you follow us on YouTube, you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and everything else. Also, if you want to be featured on Behind the Garage Door, or you know somebody that would like to be featured on Behind the Garage Door, contact us either via Facebook, Instagram, or just give us a call here at the dealership, 813-359-5000. And just hit the operator and she'll leave us a message and we'll get back to you. We need more content and we would love to see your collection or just your single car or truck, okay? So until next season, Will and I say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Stingray Chevrolet, relax, enjoy the dinner.